Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's Zee again with an interesting video for you. If you're new here, please like, subscribe, share, you know what to do. And if you're not, thanks for coming to this video and happy new year. And let's get right into this get ready with me / what I learned or my biggest lessons from 2024. So if you do hear some like noise in the background, where I live there's a lot that goes on. Most days it's peaceful, but I can hear some like construction work going on like behind in the next yard. So if you can hear some like construction works, let's just ignore that. I really tried my best to ensure that you guys can hear me as clearly as possible. So yeah, I'm so glad to be filming again, you guys. I haven't filmed a vlog. I feel like I say this in every video, but I haven't legit filmed a vlog or a video in almost a month actually, which is crazy because I did record for you guys. I'm not gonna lie, I did record for you guys a vlog showing how I got my couch, because you guys can see in the back we have my gorgeous couch over there. I did record a whole video about me picking up my couch from material and like coming to set it up and everything, but I also included a bit of S925 because that's the weekend when I was having my perfection content masterclass for editing. I did record all of that, the behind the scenes of being an online content creation mentor, but I just didn't like how the content looked in my opinion, so I just scrapped the video. And I'm one person who's a huge perfectionist when it comes to my content, so I feel like if I don't like how a video looks or how content looks in its raw form, I highly doubt I'm going to make it look good with editing, because editing can only go so far. I feel like the raw clips need to be as good as possible for the edited footage to come out like really nice. So yeah, plus also I think I've been in a period where, guys, I don't even know where to begin with this video. I don't have a script, I don't have any points written down. I'm just going to talk in straight from my heart and my head and just talk to you guys about how this year has been while I get ready to go on it. Okay guys. Okay, I'm going for dinner. Yeah, that's not the point, but I just want to basically talk to you guys about how this year has been. And yeah, let's basically see. I'm excited. Oh, it's not a good idea for me to drink because I've got Jolly Juice in here in my Stanley. It's going to mess up my tongue, so no. But yeah, anyways, so because the year is about to come to an end, I'm pretty sure you guys are going to see this video in January. So because the year is about to come to an end, I honestly just felt like I needed to do a whole rebrand of like my life, my content, basically everything that's going on. And honestly speaking, with the way 2024 has played out, it's been such a ridiculous where's my heart beating? It's been such a ridiculous year. Like, I'm not going to lie to you guys, 2024 has been one of the most, in fact, so far in my life has been the most life-changing year. Well, I should be getting ready. Yeah, let me start getting ready while talking to you guys. 2024 has been the most life-changing year for me so far. I'm not gonna lie to you guys, it's really been, it's like the good was ridiculously good, but like the bad was ridiculously bad also. So it was like there was no, I haven't experienced a cool neutral the entire year. It's just been either life's like really great or life's like really crappy. And it's honestly speaking, like the crappy days sucked a lot because, like, you know, I feel, where do I even start from? Okay, fine. So I'm pretty sure most of you guys might not even know this, and I can't believe I'm actually saying this on camera because I didn't see myself filming or talking about this in this video at the beginning of the year. But I'm no longer in a relationship. Yeah, I'm pretty sure most of you guys might not even know this because I'm one person who, yeah, you will see a bit of the guy that I'm with, you know, here and there, but I'm not one person who's going to come on here and like be so public with my relationship and do the whole cute video, sit down Q&A type stuff. Yeah, no. So I think the biggest lesson number one that I've learned this year is don't be afraid to walk away from a situation that no longer serves you or no longer propels you towards the life that you see yourself having in future. And I think this is no shade that person, if you know, you know, but I feel like personally this year I've really grown bold, guys. When it comes to living situations, I'm one person who found it very easy to cut off friends, but I found it very difficult to leave relationships, to leave jobs, to leave businesses. Like, you know, where you know in your heart that this person, this career path, this course in school, you know, this apartment no longer serves me, let me leave. It's really easier said than done. And I feel like that's one thing I really learned how to do this year, is like, it's okay to walk away from something you feel like is no longer propelling you towards the life you see yourself having, no matter what that looks like for you. And I feel like as people, we really stereotyped what a lot of things should look like what happiness should look like. And I just feel like that's so aside being stereotypical, it's also not fair to somebody who simply just wants to exist. You know, in this day and age of social media, everybody seems to be doing something, everybody seems to be achieving something. So, you know, what if your life goal is honestly just to sit at home and watch TV, but then you feel like you're not achieving anything in life because your favorite influencer just got a car, your favorite content creator just got an apartment? And in as much as those things, don't get me wrong, those things are like amazing, because even I'm sitting in my own apartment right now with a car and everything, but I feel like it's really important also to just look within and really understand and say, what makes me happy? Is this person making me happy anymore? Am I feeling like this job's going to take me where I want to be in future? Do I feel like this car is good enough for where I want to? You get what I'm saying? And I just feel like that evaluation is super important, because I think we as people tend to lose sight of what's really important because we feel like life should look a certain way based on what we see on social media. And I know this comes off like obviously contradictory because I am a content creator, but I just feel like as content creators also, we can do a better job with portraying, with like basically showing up on camera for you guys, because we are just normal people. At the end of the day, we're just normal people. Aside the fact that I'm a social media influencer or I'm a content creator and whatever, I am just like you, honey. Okay, I also go through problems, I also go through A, B, C, and D. So there's really nothing, of course I'm special in God's eyes, but aside that, there's really nothing special, or there's really nothing that should make me feel like I'm sitting so high above any of you guys because you guys are watching me from a screen. Because most of you guys, maybe some of you here are probably more financially stable than I am, but like just because I'm appearing on camera and I seem to have everything figured out, you would think to yourself, Ish, Zee has everything figured out. That's a freaking lie. Okay, it's a lie, because all of us are just trying our best. So yeah, so I think for me the biggest lesson this year was to just like walk away from situations that no longer serve you. And I feel like whatever happiness looks like for you guys, no one, you see, happiness for you should not make sense to somebody else. And I think that's where we also get it wrong as people, because we are so used to validation from other people. So if you feel like you should be an accountant, you want to validate, yes, be an accountant, then you feel like it's the right thing to do. But even if people tell you that it's the wrong thing to do, even if no one is going to support you or, you know, let's say talk positive about what you want to do with your life, it doesn't make your life any less important, any less happy, any less meaningful, because God gave you that vision for a reason. It's yours. So there's probably a reason why nobody else share the same vision with you, because it's yours and yours alone. It's unique to you. And I think going forward into the new year, if there's one thing I really want to do is to trust my gut, because I feel like personally for me, I don't want to come on here and make this whole like this video about my past relationship, but just to give you guys a bit of transparency, I feel like personally for me, I found it very difficult to walk away from situations because I got so, what's the word? I got so attached to potential as opposed to actually being with someone that just is what I want them to be, right? And I feel like having standards is something that now I understand, because if you were to ask me a year ago, I would probably tell you something like, no, it's okay to have certain things in a relationship because this is your person, you grow together, yeah, but guys, not at the expense of your happiness. Like, please, I know most of you guys would come on here and you guys would see maybe like we'd be cute together and that kind of thing, but none of you guys ever really knew the behind the scenes of what was going on. And I'm not here to throw shade on that person, but there was so much crap that used to go on behind the scenes that I just personally felt like wasn't worth it anymore. I'm young and vibrant. I feel like I deprived myself of a whole life because of focusing on this one person, and that's probably not probably, but that's precisely the reason why I deliberately didn't just do certain things, you know, even as simple as having girls' nights with my friends. It's only this year when I can say I actually started going out with my friends and actually being social with people, because I feel like for a very long time I had cut out that part of my life to solely focus on this person that now looking back I honestly didn't even recognize myself anymore, because I feel like we get so caught up trying to please this person, trying to be everything for this person, that you lose sight of who you are. And if I'm being completely honest with you guys, if you are in a relationship and you're still a teenager, trust me, you still have a lot of work to do, because you only start discovering yourself when you start getting older. And I'm talking about like getting into your 20s. So if you're like 18, 19 in a relationship and you feel like you've met your one, honey, unless he's proposing to you tomorrow, he most probably isn't the one. And this is something that I also used to laugh at. My mom used to tell me, she's like, babe, you're probably gonna be with 6-7 people before you get married, and it's completely normal. But no, there I was thinking like, oh no, mommy, that's not possible. Me, I've already met my husband, da, 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 da. You know what I'm saying? And like, if I do leave all of this in the video, it's purely for transparency purposes and not to like throw shade or come off like I'm a better person, da, 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 da. But I honestly just want to show you guys the reality of being a human being because these things happen. So yeah, lesson number one, I feel like if it's no longer serving you, walk away. Second, I am not making a vision board for 2025. No, I'm not. My vision board for 2025 is really going to be written God's plan. That's all I'm doing. And reason being, this year taught me that you can plan, but go to direct your steps. It literally says so in the Bible. And I think I've been stubborn for long enough because this is something that I knew a long time ago. But it's not something I deliberately... What's the time? Oh, dinner's at 6, by the way. So I have a good 2.5 hours to finish getting ready, which is enough because I also wanted to film this video for you guys. So personally, I feel like this year really taught me that what God wants to happen will happen regardless of what you plan to do. Because if I show you guys, I might put, or let me do this, let me show you guys my vision board from my phone. Do I have it here? Because I know it's my lock screen from my computer, but anyway, what I'm trying to say is that I did not achieve everything on my vision board this year. Last year I did, this year I didn't. I'm not even going to lie to you guys, I didn't. One, I think from my manifestation list, I can talk about this. First of all, I spoke about finishing school. I'm not yet done with ACCA. I know maybe some of you guys might think I am, but I'm not. And this is also something that I feel like I also want to become a bit more transparent about, because I have promised you guys a video when I do at my last exam. But let me just do my little lip combo for you guys. Oh, for myself. Before. Okay, just you guys. So, where was I? Yeah, I'm still doing ACCA. I haven't yet finished all of my professional exams. I am on the professional level. I just haven't finished all of my professional exams yet. Because obviously you guys know I'm not an Audit Associate. I did get promoted the day I actually moved out. So balancing academics and work is not the easiest thing to do. But I'm grateful for the opportunity to be able to work while studying. Because if there's one thing my accounting firm is very flexible about, it's your academics. So I'm still able to pursue my professional degree even while earning money, which is something I desperately need in this day and age. So yeah, I did want to finish ACCA last year, but at the beginning of this year, my vision board was simply just to finish. If you guys are doing ACCA, you know there's 3 levels, huh? Excuse me. So there's FIA, that's foundation, then there's skills, and then there's professional. So my goal for this year was simply to finish skills, which I wholeheartedly did. I managed to accomplish that. So I'm proud of myself for finishing all of my skills papers. Now I'm doing professional papers. So of course, at some point in my life, I used to feel so ashamed because there were people that I was with in class, like people that I was with in high school, that transitioned with me to university, that have already finished ACCA, and I used to feel like such a failure when I compare myself to them, because like, how have you finished ACCA and I haven't yet finished ACCA, you know? And I used to really feel, not ashamed, but I used to feel, yeah, I think ashamed is the word, of talking about my academic journey, because I felt like Mwenzela at 18 should have finished ACCA, but here we are at 21, still battling the degree. And I think that's another thing I also want to talk to you guys about, is that it's okay to slow down, and it's okay for your journey to look like somebody else's journey, okay? Because quite alright, fine, I may not have finished school, but I'm in my own house. That's just the reality of things, right? And I feel like I was saying, whatever happiness, whatever success looks like for you, it doesn't matter what anybody else has to say about it, because that's their bine. You do your life the way you want to do it. Because I kid you not, you run around in circles trying to be like everybody else, and you just end up losing yourself in the process, right? So yeah, I'm proud of myself for achieving that one. Secondly, I wanted to have 6 figures in my bank account this year. I did not have 6 figures in my bank account. The highest I went was 5. And in as much as, yeah, 5 figures is still a lot, it's really, really blessing to be there. I'm not at 6, but I'm not going to say I failed horrendously, but I still managed to at least get somewhere with my finances. Another thing I think I wanted to achieve this year was, let me see, my vision board. Oh yeah, was to maintain healthy relationships. We ended up becoming single again. So that's another thing. It's like, I remember seeing Talitha Jane's vision board. There's this trend that's going on Instagram currently where it's like my vision board versus my life, something like that. And for her, she wanted to get married and ended up getting a breakup, which I honestly completely understand, because it's like I was telling you guys, there's so many things that we plan for as people, but like God has his own plans. And just listen to God and trust your gut, because I kid you not, I feel like I'm glowing. I haven't felt this happy, this light in a very long time. I mean, I've been coming on camera to you guys because all that time, just to give you a bit of a time frame, it's been over 2 months since everything like ended, and I feel like even while I was filming my apartment series, I was single at the time. But I don't even know if you guys noticed, but I just feel like my energy, because I was so busy focusing on the move and filming content, that's probably where my content has also been a bit sporadic, because I didn't really allow myself to, what's the word, how can I put it, because of the move, I didn't allow myself to fully let everything sink in and like marinate in my head and say, girl, this is actually where you are in your life. Because I was so busy with moving, finishing my house and whatnot, plus also creating content for you guys, that it got to a point where I said, you know what, first, like, sit down, think, then come back on YouTube when you feel like I need to talk about everything, because I don't think it was going to be fair enough for me to just like leave you guys in the dust, because in as much as I don't share everything with you guys, I just feel like there's someone who's watching this video who probably resonates what I'm talking about right now. And if this is a sign that you needed, go, your sign is here, yeah, okay, from your little big sister, leave. Anyways, that's not the point. But yeah, so that's that. Then I also wanted to achieve going on a girls trip, which I did actually go on a girls trip with Chiza. We went to Chaminuka. If you guys remember that vlog, that should have been in March last year, 'cause I'm pretty sure you're watching this video in 2025. So yeah, we did go to Chaminuka in March, managed to achieve that one, so I was also pretty proud of us for pulling that one off. Someone asked me how much we saved up for that trip. I can tell you guys now, we saved up, should have been what, 5,700 kwacha, if I'm not mistaken, to go for that trip, because we did pay for all of the amenities. The initial package price is 7,800, but because we paid months in advance, it cut down to 5,700. So if you're going to pay like the day before, you're going to spend about almost 8,000 kwacha, but if you're going to pay like 3 months in advance, it comes down to about 5,700, which is a very good bargain from in my opinion. So yeah, let me just check. I can't really see the lip on camera because it's a bit far. I'm filming from my island, so I don't want to mess it up. I got this new lip gloss yesterday and I like how it's coming out, because I want a dark lip today. But yeah, so yeah, and then what else did I want to achieve this year? I also wanted to travel within, I wanted to specifically fly within and outside the country. I haven't left the country this year, but I did travel within. I did fly to and from Lusaka to Commonwealth and back, which is something I'm really grateful for again, because like I said, I wanted to achieve that. But what didn't I achieve? Let me see, I'm trying to think what I didn't achieve also, because I think that's what the focus should be on. I'm trying to see my vision board. Oh yeah, I wanted to upgrade my phone this year and get myself a tablet, an iPad for my birthday, 21st birthday. We didn't do that. The funds are not available, so we're still using my iPhone 11 Pro, which honestly, I really love my phone. You know, I remember I was having a conversation once with some of my friends and went out for girls' night, and we're talking about how like for me, in my opinion, I feel the only reason people upgrade their iPhones is just for the sake of saying I've gotten a new phone. It's about to, let me just roll the clip. Not really because of the functionality, because personally I don't feel like I'm missing out on anything by having an iPhone 11 Pro, because I mean, obviously if I did have the money I would upgrade my phone. And this is another interesting topic. I feel like when it comes to like buying things, it's really like, you know, Apple, iPhone, shiny, it's like this whole money topic. You know that when you don't have something, it's very easy to talk down on somebody who has it, because you're speaking from a place of lack. And this is not me speaking from a place of lack specifically, it's just me saying that I don't think I'm missing out on anything by not upgrading my phone to the latest iPhone, in short. So I need to get myself a 13 Pro Max this year and to get myself an iPad for my 21st birthday, but it didn't happen. And I'm not mad about it, because this phone is in pretty good condition. I got myself this phone 2 years ago from my business money, so I'm very proud of it. And I honestly just feel like there's really no need for me to upgrade just now. It takes great pictures, videos, you guys enjoy my content, so I think for now I'm good. Another thing I also wanted to achieve this year was looking good all year round, which I did. I mean, looking good for me is like it's a lifestyle. So yeah, so just to give you a glimpse of what I wanted to achieve this year, I think, if I'm not mistaken, leaving out anything, I think that's probably it. Oh yeah, I also wanted to pass all of my exams this year, which I passed 3 and failed 1. So I'm proud of myself for that. I wrote a total of 4 exams. I wrote one in every sitting, and I failed 1 my June session, but I cleared everything else. So I'm proud of myself for that. And then yeah, I think that's pretty much it. So one thing I'm talking about when it comes to like next year is that I want to start leaving everything to God, because I am not going to stress myself. If you're making a vision board for yourself, well and good, okay? If you want to know how to do that, there are so many other influencers that are doing videos on how to make a vision board, you know, get pictures from Pinterest, visualize your life. As for me, it is in the hands of the Lord, and I am done. I think another biggest lesson I learned this year, or rather another thing I've learned about myself this year, I feel like this is the year when I really started to understand myself and really like look deep within. Because guys, if you think you know yourself at 19, you don't. There's still so much that you have to discover about yourself, and this calls to show not only personally but professionally also, because I've also made a lot of progress in my professional career. I did tell you guys that I did get promoted at my job 2 months ago, a month ago, 1st of November. Yeah, so it came with a lot of responsibility, and I think it's such an eye-opening thing, because if there's one thing I'm going to allow myself to do next year is to go, or this year, because I'm watching 2025, is to allow myself to be in uncomfortable situations, because that's what makes you grow in life. And I remember like when I first got promoted, of course you know how when you're just new at the job, you don't really have too much responsibility because you're still new, you're still learning, so supervisors still sort of are babying you, and then they give you this responsibility, and it's like, oh damn, so if I don't do this, it means this part of the company is going to like fumble. So yeah, it's stressful, and that explains why I've been sleeping. My industrial break started last Monday, and it actually ends today because I'm going back for work tomorrow. Guys, I have been sleeping like this industrial break. I remember thinking to myself, because the power schedule at home, like right now we don't have electricity, but we've had power like the whole morning, so the power schedule at home is also, it's quite okay. It's not like really bad, it's improved definitely, but I was worried like, what am I going to be doing on industrial break? There's no power at home. I have just been sleeping and eating. And I think it is one thing, I saw a tweet that said the end of the year is giving like rest, reset, because guys, go and sleep. I feel like, especially because I work at an audit firm, you guys, I didn't just do this sleep. A bit of insight. My typical work days, during busy season, I report at work at 7, and I'm only leaving the office at like 22 hours, sometimes even 23, depending on the workload. So I didn't realize how burnt out I was until my industrial break started, because guys, I was sleeping. I would sleep at 20 hours, I'm up at 7. After cleaning the house, I'm flat still like 15 hours, and I've been allowing myself to rest, because honestly speaking, it's been such a year, and I feel like everybody needed the rest this year, guys. I don't think there's anybody who had a smooth year. If you did, I'm proud of you, Mwandi. Big ups to you, because some of us, it was not smooth at all. So yeah, so professionally, I'm also making a lot of progress, and I think it's also changed the way I look at life, right? Because if you were to ask me 2 years ago whether I would see myself working a 9 to 5 for a long time, or even just like working a 9 to 5 at all, I would tell you that no, I want to become a full-time content creator, I want to be a business person, I don't want to work 9 to 5. But honestly speaking, you guys, let's kill the narrative that there's anything wrong with working 9 to 5, because there really isn't anything wrong with working 9 to 5. If anything, I've been enjoying my constant paycheck. I don't think I have it in me anymore, because business, let's talk about this, guys. Business is hard, okay? I don't think I have the capacity, not capacity, but the mental strength anyway, as at now, to be able to handle the volatility that comes with how income is when you're running a business. It's like January you make 10k, February you make 0, March you make 1, April you make 3, May you make 0. And like for me, that, what's the word, what's the opposite of what? Constant. Okay, that volatile, this is volatile, that volatile income stream, for me at least, I just feel like causes more stress, because I don't like not knowing. I'm already I'm learning now, but I'm already not so good with letting go and letting God. It is something that I'm still working on day by day. It's allowing myself to just let God do his thing. But I just honestly feel like when it comes to income, I would much rather know how much I'm going to get at the end of the month, so I know exactly how to budget rent, money for chilling, money for gas, you know, instead of not knowing what's going to happen, because you're like literally always on edge. And for the people that are able to do this every day, big ups to you, because honestly speaking, right now, yes, I still am running my businesses, but I'll be transparent with you guys. I haven't had a very good quarter four business wise, because when it comes to boutonniere florists, from September till date I've only made one order, and then for 9 to 5 I've been doing mentorships and selling tickets and masterclasses and here and there. So financially I think 9 to 5 has done way better than boutonniere florists in Q4, which is funny because I always thought it was going to be the other way around. But what I'm just trying to say is that I haven't made the money that I was going to make from my businesses, but I'm grateful for my job, because my job, the salary, we stayed what? It stayed the same. If anything, it increased because I got promoted. You see what I'm saying? So it's like, for those people that are able to run business full time, big ups to you. But I feel like I've become this type of girly who I will enjoy my 9 to 5, even though sometimes it's stressful. But I honestly think, let's just kill the narrative. You're not being a slave by going to work every day, okay? If you're working in a place that's a good environment, you love your workmates, your paycheck is healthy, you know, you're enjoying what you're doing, please savor it. Don't fall for the trap of these Instagram gurus who come and say, quit your job and start doing this, buy this ebook, buy this course. And yes, I also sell ebooks, but I don't tell you to quit your job. Because that's the worst thing I feel like you can do if you don't have a proper financial plan. Most people come from families that are already well-to-do, so they can afford to quit because they know that the parents are going to pick them right back up. Now, if you know that there's no one coming to save you, stay, please. Because when it comes to funds, honestly speaking, I would much rather have a stable stream of income every month than not know where my money is going to come from the next day. And I know that, yes, you know, for you to run a business, it drives on faith. It does. And I've experienced it, I've practiced it, but I honestly just enjoy my salary so much. So whether or not I'm going to stay in the corporate space for the next 5, 10, 15, 20, 30 plus, I don't know. Whether I'm going to go and become a full-time business person, I don't know. But one thing I've allowed myself to do is to be where my feet are, because I think a lot of the times we focus too much on, by the time I should be rich, you know, I should have kids, I should be married. Just be where your feet are. If your feet are currently in the market in Kamala buy tomatoes, be there, enjoy it, because once the moment is gone, it's gone. If your feet are currently at home watching TV, be there. If they're currently in the car listening to your favorite gospel music, be there, because once the moment passes, it's done. And I feel like it becomes a memory, and I feel a lot of the times we lose out on really amazing moments in our lives because we're so focused on the next big thing. What am I doing tomorrow? What am I doing next? I feel like let's just learn to be where our feet are, guys. This is not 2025, and if you have planned to do so many things this year, all the best to you, and put God first. But be where your feet are. It might not look like where you want to be, but allow yourself to take in everything, soak it all in, go and walk outside barefooted. I'm kind of reading this Bible plan also that talks about enjoying the little things, and honestly it's so good, because I feel like most of the times our unhappiness comes from expecting life to look like what it looks like on other people's Instagram. But if I'm being honest with you guys, even though your life looks different from your favorite content creator, influencer, can you take some juice just a bit? Ish, it's hot. It may not look the same as a favorite influencer or content creator, but you don't know what's going on in that person's life, and that's completely 100% okay. I feel like as content creators and influencers, we can also do a better job of coming on camera and also being a bit more transparent and honest with you guys, because I feel like, what's the point of me creating content or being an influencer if all I'm doing is lying to the masses? Because I think we forget that there's real people out there that's watching us and genuinely looking up to us, yet we're spreading lies. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not calling anybody a liar, but all I'm saying is that as for me personally, I would much rather when you guys watch my content, you feel inspired to make life better for yourself, rather than start feeling like you're not doing enough because you've seen that Zee is living in her own apartment. No, let's not be like that. And I think also we also have, like, there have been times even during this period, I think another thing I've also learned about this year is like with regards to YouTube, because the current space I'm in my life, you guys, I don't even think about filming that much anymore. Like, I've just honestly been enjoying living in the moment that even picking up the camera to film sometimes feels like such a chore, because I just want to experience life. But then I remember like, oh yes, aside being something I love doing, it's also a side hustle for me. So I'm like, no, I need to ensure that I always shop for you guys and create the content for you guys and that kind of thing, right? But at the same time, I feel like when it comes to YouTube, I've also been thinking heavy. Like I was saying, I've been rebranding, right? So I'm getting to a point where I honestly just want to put out content that I enjoy putting out, not because I'm trying to show off, because I'm trying to push a narrative. I just want to enjoy putting out content, whatever that looks like to me, because primarily I am a vlogger. I love vlogging my day-to-day life, and also now that I live alone, I've really been enjoying cooking and, you know, filming, you know, get ready with me and that kind of thing. I've really been enjoying it. But at the same time, I also feel like I've also taken the time off to just enjoy being in the moment, because ever since I moved out, I was so focused on getting everything on camera that I forgot to just enjoy my house. That's why this whole period when I've been off YouTube, I've just been taking the time to just enjoy my house. Yes, you might not see in real time, okay, it's not your place, it's my place. So I've just been taking the time to like enjoy myself and allow myself to just exist. And then obviously now that I'm back on the Red app for now, whatever how it's going to look like, I might not be the most consistent content creator. My battery is flashing, but definitely we will definitely see how that's going to go going forward in the new year. So there's no power, guys. I'll see you guys. I might finish with this video tomorrow when there's power again, but let me just finish getting ready and go for date night. Shut up. And I'll see you guys in my next one. Love you guys. Mwah. My battery dies. I want to show you guys my outfit. Quick little outfit check, guys. I got this dress from this IG. I found this page on Instagram. Let me just raise this. I found this page on Instagram that was selling these dresses, guys. Like, how cute is this denim dress? Like, what the hell? I'm trying to see where I can give you guys like a proper for the camera guys. Oh my days. Okay, I'll put the details in the description box, but I'm done getting ready. I won't get ready properly and take some pictures, but like, and I'm wearing this with heels or my Gucci slippers, one of the two. But I look so freaking cute. Hope you guys enjoy this. Get ready with me. I will see you guys in the new year. All the best. I love you guys so much. Mwah. It's flashing, right? It's going to go up anytime soon, but isn't this so cute? This is so cute. And I got my toes done too. Like, I got some French tips. Guys, I look so hot.